All right, welcome to the Eric J. the Great Podcast Show. We got a special guest on the show today, podcast host Tori McDonald. How you doing?
What to do, my boy?
It's very special podcast episode today because it's close to home back in Addison, Alabama. That's what I went to high school with. We doing similar things in the podcast game. So, what'd you say?
I said we was on the football team together.
Yeah. Yeah, they last too long. That football is was for the birds after a while.
You played my senior. I ain't know you ain't play no more.
Yeah, I have played to my junior year, I think. Yeah, I
What's
was
up?
yeah, I was more into basketball. I was trying to hoop.
What's up?
But yeah, before we get started, we play a song by my boy Sonny Blue, record artist out of for Louisville. Play one of his songs and then we'll get into the interview. Oh shoot.
Right.
Man, I forgot I got a new phone yesterday. I had to all right. All right, here we go.
I can't hold back. I recommend you not hold back. We popping out. Fast cars, Hellcats, Benzes. I ain't got time no more. No sitting down, oh no. Breaking me down no more. Bitch, I feel like I'm just off pro. All I really wanna do is rock out. Cause I can't lie, it's been a while. No more sitting down. I'ma get in with the incline. Bitch, are you down? Cause I've been down. No pro ties, let me slow down. All these bands I'ma spin down. Do shit again like a rewind. Just lean up on me, Nigga got paid for the freestyle. It's kinda hard to deny. I'ma tell Johnny Ice me out. Riding around and I'm handling business. Poppy, I'm good and I'm eating my spinach. All in their mouth like a dentist. Brace your opinions. Little B bitch and they feelings. I'm too up now, I can't even hear them. We lost touch cause the money in the middle. I was outside, you was playing with fiddles. Posting in Hunt Club, listening to Jiggle. Bitch, I'm one of them pillars. In my city, I'm one of them real ones. Don't want fame, I stand on the name. Just get me paid, my skills a little different. I'm giving you game, I'm coaching Olympics. Hit my work in the soul of my grippers. They used to doubt me, respected what's given. Work like an immigrant, running for district. I'm so high, my top down. Sunny be bringing them blocks out. So many nights in the rock house. Punching that clock like I'm packed, yeah. Busy, quick.
Yeah, shout out to Sonny Blue, man.
Shout out to sorry.
So man, start from the beginning, man. Tell the people where you from and how old are you?
Shit. From Anniston, Alabama. I just turned 30 back in September, man. Born and raised. Goddamn. Grew up out West Anniston.
That's what's up, man. I like only did a couple people from Aniston so far, man. So a lot of people when I be saying I'm from Alabama, 'cause I'm originally from Birmingham, but I stayed in Aniston for like the back end of my childhood. But for a lot of people don't know what Aniston is. When you take about cities in Alabama, they be like, damn, what is Aniston? But for anybody that ain't never been to Aniston, just kind of explain like, how the city is, some of the struggles and stuff you had to go through just growing up, things like that.
Anniston is a small city. It is an hour and 30 from Atlanta, about an hour away from Birmingham. It used to be like a army base city. So when the army base shut down, it caused our city to go downhill. So a lot of poverty going on, and we also had a lot of we had a lawsuit going on, some pollution in the air. It's called Monsanto, so it caused a lot of like different shit to go on, like nerve damage, aggressive behavior, anxiety, all that shit going on. So it really fucked a lot of people up. And now that the city's so poor with limited resources, a lot of them just got down out there big killing and just burglarizing, a lot of crime going on.
Oh yeah.
If you ain't really, I buy it. Anybody that stay here to leave the city, even if you come back to the city, because once you leave the city, you'll think bigger. And a lot of people, I know that a lot of people who never left, they still like stuck in the box. I ain't gonna say everybody, because a lot of people gonna try to come at me. I'm being in mine. I'm like, not everybody, but majority of the people, like they never seen outside of these walls, so they don't know life is much bigger than what they perception is of fantasy of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you gotta push yourself, and you gotta bet on yourself. Like I look at posts all the time. Somebody for Anderson or just randomly post be like, "Hey, I want to move for the city," or I'm finna move, and then like that, and then people start giving mixed reviews and be like, "Oh, what you gonna do when you move?" Or
Yeah,
how you gonna do that? So how you gonna do that? I mean, shoot, it's the same thing when you went to high school or did anything else in your life. You had to figure it out. Like you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as you plan effectively, like don't just go out there and just fall straight on your face. But I mean, you plan effectively, find a job and find a place to stay, things like that. I mean, it ain't that hard. I just think people just get complacent. You like to,
a lot of people want to leave for the wrong reasons too, though.
yeah,
Like they think like once I leave, I'm gonna be good because I don't stay around the mess no more. Once you leave, if your mentality ain't right, you'll get homesick. If you got kids, you ain't got your mama and daddy just to watch them. So you need some me time or just need just a little day off anything. Can't drop them off at your cousin's house. Once you leave the city, you on your own. And it ain't like you can got name every day you got to feed yourself. You can't just go to auntie house that cook or auntie uncle house that barbecue every day. You got to feed yourself all that. I had to learn that when I left and went to college. Like, damn,
oh yeah,
stand around your folks actually means something. You get homesick leaving the city now. If you're gonna leave the city, you gotta already have leaving for a bigger cause. Don't leave just to go work and pay bills at another. Don't leave just to go work and pay bills in another location. You gotta have a business mindset or whatever kind of mindset you got while you moving. Just
right.
don't move. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just hate that's one thing that I just hate to see, people just scared to take that leap, you know what I'm saying? Like especially when you just look back at how much time don't pass by, since we got out of school, you know what I'm saying? The people just still scared to take that leap and bet on themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people scared to take it. A lot of people scared to lose.
Oh yeah, that's part of life. You gotta fail.
Yeah, they scared to lose. They think that once you lose one time, you're automatic failure.
Oh yeah. But
And
yeah, did you grow up in a two-parent household? You got any siblings?
I grew up with my mom and my brother,
Okay.
parent household. But
Oh,
I got four other brothers on my dad's side. So
okay. Was your dad around, or was it just like one of those like he just came like
he was around. He was new. He stayed around in the city.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he stayed here.
Okay.
I go down there every now and then, but I ain't go down there as much as I would have wanted to.
Okay. So as far as activities, I know you said we played football together. Did you do any other activities as a kid?
Yeah. I played football, part of camel fight shield. I used to play basketball, park and rec, all that shit growing up. I live the average black kid life until you get older and turn 18. And I live the normal kid life.
Okay. So as far as your family and your close circle, did you have anybody involved in the podcast business or anything dealing with content before you decided to go down that path?
And now I jumped out here on faith. No knowledge whatsoever. But like when I first was finna start, Jermaine Sims helped me out a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, Jermaine helped me out a lot. And that about it. I watched like Vlad and all. I watched podcast by like 5 years straight before I actually made one though.
Oh
I
yeah.
studied it for a long time before I actually did it. And like my family, like people think I'm funny, so like everybody always told me like make a YouTube channel. So I finally just did it last year. I was already doing skits every now and then on Facebook, but I went like consistent when I do it every now and then.
Okay.
But that was started from like me making jokes on Facebook, and then it just circulated to a YouTube channel, which circulated to the podcast.
Okay. So if you had to look back on a moment, what would you say was a moment that led you to doing a podcast?
See, I kept talking about it, but see, my cousin, Jaleesa, she bought me a green screen, and she one of them older cousins that got that you ain't finna waste her money. So once she got that, I knew I had to get going. She bought me that and a mixer board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I know I had to, and she paid some good money, so I know I had to get it going. Love you, Jaleesa.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that she supported, something that you wanted to do.
Yeah, because they was always telling me I need to make a podcast. I'm like, man, buy me the stuff then. She got that. Here you go. What you gonna do? Pull my card. Pull my card.
So for all the people out there, man, tell the people the name of your podcast and just go in details like the organization of it, like how often you drop episodes, what type of guests you have on there, how long on average the episodes are, and then what's the purpose, like what are you trying to accomplish with your content?
Shit, my podcast called No Cut Straight Raw on YouTube and on Facebook. I'm trying to get it on all the other platforms, but
yeah, I was gonna help you with that when we get done with this, because I know you had asked me the other day, but I've been so busy, bro. So I've been but I ain't forgot about you.
bro, I know how it works, bro. You ain't gotta explain, bro. But yeah, I'm trying to get it on all platforms and get it monetized on all platforms. But I started off like doing like all my thing was gonna be strictly rap, but like once I kept watching Vlad, like because a lot of people I mess with a lot of rappers in the city, but then I kept watching Vlad and like seeing he'll have like a Kingpin on there or something, like old Kingpin that did a whole bunch of years, or like different type of business. I don't know, old scammer. So it really versatile. So basically, I'm doing like all the rappers and like the kingpins that done went to the feds and really got out, and I just like getting all their stories. And like the major ones I did was Big Gavo and Lil Bam. I also did Honeycomb Brazy Cousin, SBA Django. Them three the main ones. But to me, my people in my city main me too. But to other people, them the three major ones.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when was the first day that you launched your podcast, when you dropped your first episode?
February 19th last year. I'm just a year in.
Okay.
February, my anniversary.
Okay. That's what's up. So do you drop once a week, or do you drop on some specific days? How that work?
I drop once a week. I know I'm gonna do like a vlog, like a vlog to like a city I'm gonna go, and I just let that one sit for like 3 weeks and let people just watch that to let that one just like I don't know how to say it, just let that one cook up, let that one gain some views or whatnot, and that'll give me a break, and I just do a whole bunch of then just load up. But I got a couple vlogs on my page too
Okay.
when I went to different cities and parties. But like shit, I be trying to start spreading them out though, or start cutting them down, cause like me, like you part of the podcast, you know, it ain't like rap. People go back and they go back and watch a video over and over, a rap video, and rap the same video. Once they watch that podcast interview, it's over with. You might got a couple people that might want to go back and catch some of that music, but so many people ain't gonna go back and watch a podcast like they gonna go back and watch a music video.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Like certain interviews, like
How
certain
good it is,
interviews,
yeah.
because if it's like a powerful interview and it resonated with a lot of people, like some people will go back and look at it just to like pick up on those gems that was dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Or I say it gotta be a good one for them to keep going back.
Yeah.
You can't find an interview. You gotta have some content in that mud.
Oh yeah. So when you first got into the podcast game, like what was your goals like as far as like what you want to accomplish with starting a platform in the industry?
I wanted to give. I know my city like got a lot of stories behind it that people don't know, and I find them very interesting. So hearing like different like people like this, like for instance, like somebody say a Tim Glenn used to do this or he used to pull up like this, and then either go match his car. Like that shit was so interesting to me. And hearing Vlad interviews, I'd be like, dang, that's similar like to what I got had going on in my city. So it was just basically to start out by getting the story out in Anniston. Then I'm gonna work my way around Alabama, then work my way outside the gates. I'm trying to go international. I ain't just trying to stop at Anniston.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. And the good thing about podcasting, man, is like, you don't have to base it around one thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
it could be like an interview. You could
make
be
you
interviewed for
versatile.
an hour. Huh?
I say you can be versatile with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you could be interviewing an artist one day, and then you could just say something, and then that interview could turn into like a whole vent session. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just start talking about like something that he went through passionately, and then y'all be talking for you've been on talking to him about 40 minutes about something that you didn't plan on talking to him about, but the conversation was so good.
Facts, cause my guy Bakari, he said coming to my podcast was the first time he ever vented to somebody. That he was like he used it as therapy. He done came on there 3 times. That's my guy. We developed a little brother relationship. That's my guy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's crazy that you said that because, like, when I first started, people used to tell me that. Like, they used to be like, man, coming on a podcast, like, because I would do random topics and then people will be currently going through it, but I don't know that. So, like, that hit me afterwards and then be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I was going through that. I really needed that. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I love it for real.
that's what's up. So, as far as, like, what is your process as far as like how you do interviews and things like that? Do you kind of like go off the wing, or how do you do it?
When I first started, I did a lot of like reaching out to everybody. I had put I got a list. I got a list of like everybody that I wanted to interview, but it was just like a quick list to everybody know this what's gonna go on, what's gonna happen. And once I did like the major people that I knew people wanted to hear or see, like the people that I chose, I knew once people seen them getting their interview, everybody else they're gonna fall in place. Now everybody else they just reach out to me. I don't reach out no more for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place to be in, man. Like I just experienced that here recently, you know, in the past couple months, but where you can just be going through your day-to-day life and get those random DMs, be like, hey, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get on or then like that, you know what I'm saying? It shows you how far your platform grown, and it just show like how quick this thing can come like a machine because it
Yeah.
get out of hand sometimes.
Be out in the store and got you be out in the store and got you be like the people like you that dude from that podcast be on the YouTube or even old people. You that YouTube boy. Yeah, that me, man.
Oh yeah. So
And
like
it
huh,
was so started because I'm a goofy person on Facebook, but in person in front of the camera, I ain't really like that. I wasn't like that. So that transformation was hard.
oh yeah. So as far as your confidence, when did you really know you had the confidence to really like go full fledged in a podcast?
I would say like that dude in the NFL when I woke up, but when I did Yavo, probably when I did the Yavo, like everybody that would really just put me all the way on the map. Everybody already was messing with me. But like, everybody, they ain't black people ain't satisfied, man. Like every time I did somebody, you gotta get Yavo. You gotta get Yavo. So shit, I went and got Yavo.
Oh yeah.
Even when they weren't happy. They good, but go get Yavo. So I went and got Yavo. He was hottest in Bama at the time.
Oh yeah.
So that was really like, all right, we got some here. And then that's when everybody in the city every time, like, boy, you gonna make it with that podcast. Like everybody telling me that. Like really it's the people that keep me motivated because I get so unmotivated. And everybody like, when you gonna I just know I gotta keep going just for the people. Cause I know if I stop, just like my clothing line, when you stop, that's when people gonna ask you the most. You need to start back with the clothes. I know they're gonna do the same way with the podcast, so I ain't gonna never probably stop. Just to avoid that.
Absolutely. So as far as like I would say like a long-term goal, would you be open to like signing with a big media company like an iHeart or Spotify if the situation was right, or would
Yeah.
you?
That's the goal. To get sponsored by amazing. That's the goal.
Oh yeah.
That's the main goal. Right? Well, that TikTok said, I ain't doing this for nothing. That's the goal. For real, bro. Somebody major to get my voice out there. So I got a lot of stuff to say. I want to be heard.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
once you get that major behind you, like a major label, they're gonna distribute you out there. Right now, everything out of pocket, out of everything on you right now. But once you get that sponsor, that changed the game.
And another thing I want to talk to you about because I know you don't experience this now because you've been doing it long enough, and I started going through this, you know, and it's kind of frustrating. So it's really like the pros and cons of podcasting. So so when you first started out, you know, it wasn't really like no standard because you try to get your content up. So you just like, all right, I ain't really digging with this, but I gotta shoot this video. So I was just like, I'm just looking past stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like certain stuff that will really bother you, but you really like giving people a pass. But
Yeah.
I noticed in the podcast thing, and you can tell me if you experienced this or not, but once your platform gets bigger from when you first started,
Can't have no scrubs on there no more.
well, it's not. Well, I was going in that direction. Eventually, it get to that point. But I was saying that as far as people, uh, like taking it serious. Like, have you ever been like interviewing somebody, and then like you just look at their body language, and like they like you could tell like they just like not taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? But you're not like playing it. you ain't gonna stop the interview, but like after the fact, you'll be like, man, like I feel like I wasted my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I experienced that in the beginning, bro, but I had to tell a lot of people, but a lot of people was shy. Like, no, nobody want to. If I ask you where you from, how it was growing up, just don't be like, oh shit, Anderson was cool. You didn't even give me time to think of my head question, because I don't know about you. Sometimes I freestyle, so while they answering that question, I'm either feed off that question or I'm thinking of my next question. If they say something good enough in that question, I can feed off and we can make that one little subject turn to 1 minute. But I can't do nothing but with it just cool. Like what you said, like that body language, like down here wasting my time.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
I can't. But I made a long post. Like, if you come on this mud blunt and short answer, I won't post your stuff. They been giving me good feedback since then. Ain't nobody trying to waste that money.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people don't understand. Like I had to express to this artist I interviewed a while back. I had to express like, like, just like you go in the studio and you pay for studio time and you paying people for beats and stuff like that. I was like, bro, like it's an argument can be made podcasting more expensive than being a rapper.
Man.
Because I was
Fact.
like, people don't realize how much money you got to spend on advertisement, equipment. Yeah, you coming in the game with an employee because you got to have a cameraman. So you already got an employee on that you got to pay him for per hour or however y'all work out situation out. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of podcasting and the pros and cons that come with it. Because it'd be a lot of times where you could get discouraged because like you'll be putting your all into something and you'll want interview to be dope, and then the person you interviewing will either just be like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, damn, I'm trying to help this dude out and he ain't even trying to meet me halfway, you know what I'm saying?
Then what's the difference between us and the podcast game? We didn't play no NFL. We not no major rappers. We not nothing major. So we building ours up for the mud. People, a lot of them people that's got podcasts, fans automatically switched over from whatever they was doing to their podcast. So they automatically got 1 million or 100,000 minimum.
Right.
We build it up from scratch. We got to get these folks' attention. Then we got to goddamn show them we actually serious. Then we coming out of pocket till they figure out that we serious.
Right.
So that's a difference between our podcast and a lot of major. Gilly the Kid was a rapper. Vlad TV, he had Vlad TV for a long time. Like who else? A lot of podcasts, Scarface, them, Mike Tyson, all these people they already had a platform before they knew platform, so it went hard to convert over.
Oh yeah. I think the only person that didn't have a platform, they got a big platform right now, is Say Cheese.
Yeah, but he was they was doing like the little him and Vlad really like the same person. They were doing hood video before they did the podcast.
Oh yeah. But I ain't know like Say Cheese to be nothing else though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Vlad was a DJ and he was moving around with people. You know what I'm saying?
Right about that part.
But Sean, he was just like, yeah.
Famous Animal too. I like him.
Oh yeah. I just started watching him a couple months ago. He hard too.
He been grinding for a long time.
Yeah.
He been grinding. That's that type of come along. I ain't rushing it because like I want to build I seen something said like once you go viral, you get 1 million fans at once. They don't even know like but once you grind and build your fan base one by one, it's gonna really mean something.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't mind the grind, man.
So like I know you had touched on so I'm curious to hear this answer. So you had touched on like not having no more scrubs on the podcast. So like this is something that I'm kind of struggling with because
I ain't even gonna say scrubs. I ain't mean to put it like that because I don't mean to down nobody, but nobody that ain't got nothing going or talking about nothing. No motion. I'm gonna put it like that. No motion.
Oh, okay.
People with no motion trying to come on your podcast that ain't gonna benefit you, but it might benefit them. It gotta benefit both of us when you come on here. I might help you a little bit, but it gotta be some kind of beneficial way that's gonna help us both. If you on goddamn YouTube and you only getting 10 views on your music video, man, come on, man.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, like, the thing that I'm kind of struggling with, and I want to see if you going through this same thing as far as like knowing when to charge people. That's the thing I'm struggling with now because like I ain't never charged nobody for an interview. So it's just like now I'm just like, man, like I know I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna have to start charging like some people that either got a little motion but they got a crazy motion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to charge them that crazy. It could be like $200 or something. You know what I'm saying? But just something to know, like, all right, they invested in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Me, I got a set price, but my price it only covers the production.
Oh,
Really.
okay.
So out of pocket to pay like the cameraman, the edit, and record. That's all. Like I'm basically doing everything out of pocket. I just don't want to do everything out of pocket and also pay for your cameraman because I don't like I do the little I like sit in the room. I got a little a set where I do mine at. So it costs to do production, but I still gotta pay like rent out of pocket and stuff like that. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So I just everything. I just pay I interview you, just pay the cameraman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So how's the city embracing you, man? I know you said like people coming to you in the store and stuff like that, man. So how the city embracing you, like, you just move around out of your business?
I ain't gonna care. It's all I ain't even expect all this. It's all everywhere I go with, I gotta speak about the podcast and see everywhere. Literally. I
Yeah.
swear. It's all that's why I'm surprised because you know this city. But when you but I show so much love over the years as far as you start that business, I'm gonna share it, I'm gonna advertise you for free. You do this, I'm gonna whatever anybody done did in the city, I done supported. It's not nobody I never not supported. Like it's not a hate bone in my body, bro. It's nobody I never not supported. Now you got some goddamn plates sitting out the house, but you got roaches running out that motherfucker with my plate. I might not support that. But anything else, for bro. You feel me? I support a lot of stuff. Like I believe in I believe in everybody. I believe in you. And I know you believe in me because we share each other stuff all the time. We
Oh
come
yeah.
and we know me and you just one shell might do for a platform. You
Yeah.
got friends in Kentucky, friends everywhere. You got friends everywhere. You been in the army, I've been to college. We both got friends everywhere. Some person on my page might see what I share yours and might relate to your podcast more than they relate to mine.
Right.
Like a lot of people before they started, I had like 4 people start a podcast. Before they started, I swear to God, that's why I respect them. They'll be like, "You'll get mad at me if I start a podcast." Heck no, that's what they're for. My, I can't everything.
Yeah.
My voice big, but it ain't that big. I never get hate on nobody. Now, if you start one and expect for me to share your shit and ain't share mine, that's what we got a problem with.
Right.
Other than that, we good.
Right. And another thing too, because I was thinking, I was like, man, I ain't been at Aniston in so long, bro. I was like, the last time I've been at Aniston was, I think it was like 2020 or 2021, I think. But uh I was like, yeah, I was like, it was something that'd be big, man. We gonna have to do some in person, man. Where we like do like a panel or something with like both our podcasts and like just have like a couple artists, like, you know what I'm saying?
So when you come home, let's set it up.
Yeah, I gotta see when I
Yeah.
want to make that move because I got a couple big interviews coming down the pipe here soon. So I was like, I know I will try to make some moves this summer though. I will try to 'cause I know I gotta come home. I know I gotta go to Birmingham in May because my sister graduated from high school, but so I know
We don't. You doing it this behind and make it major. Then
oh yeah.
he said, "Let me. We'll get on that for real."
Oh
Cause
yeah.
people, I'm trying to get on them station, bro. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get tech paid, bro. I'm trying to get paid, bro.
Yeah, yeah, a lot
And
of
the only
people
way we're gonna, only way,
yeah, what you say? Wait, can you hear me? You can hear me?
I can hear you a little bit.
Mm, yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why my junk was doing that, but yeah, man, because I think it'll be real dope, man. Like both of us, that live in Anniston, and especially since our platforms don't grow and like combine to do an episode in person.
Yeah, we can do that for sure.
Yeah,
Said, let me man.
yeah, that's smart. Yeah, man. Because the thing is, like, I was like, man, once we get that first big sponsorship, that's all I've been telling everybody. I feel like I'm on a break and get that first big sponsorship. I was like, once you get that first big sponsorship, then that's when you close to like getting picked up by somebody. Because once somebody like either it could be anything like a laundry company, car dealership, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Decide to jump on board and sponsor your show, and everything else gonna fall behind that once they see like somebody big, putting their money into you.
Yeah. That's the goal, though. I wanna look how Gillian, the way Gillian, Wallow Hood, each other after they signed that new, got that new check from Barstool.
Yeah, yeah, they say they got like 100 million, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, that's crazy for podcasting, bro. They get paid like athletes.
yeah, you're right. You get that right sponsor, bro. That's why I'm trying to build mine. I ain't even trying to really just get no sponsor right now. I want to build mine up a little bit more before, so I can have a voice at the table. You feel me? I ain't trying to come in there saying I ain't got this much, so we need to do this much now. I'm be able to be a part of the negotiation when it's time to negotiate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's always good to have leverage. But what's something that caught you off guard about the podcast game, man, that you didn't think would catch you off guard? Like, since you've been doing it for a while now.
One little bam scam me.
Well, how you get scammed?
First off, I paid him for the interview. When I paid him for the interview, it was already known that he was gonna post it on his social media. Cause let's be for real, we ain't paying y'all just cause we fans. We paying y'all to help us platform.
Right.
Feel me? We paying y'all to help us build our platform. So he said he was gonna put it on social media. So the day it dropped, he posted it. He hollered out something about some 250 promo fee. You feel me? But nigga, I'm trying to you feel me, I'm trying to build my stuff so hard, you feel me? I already paid you for the interview. I shot it to him right there, you feel me? Then later on, he had a manager call me talking about some, yeah, he was too under the influence geek or whatever, you feel me? I know he ain't geek, I'm watching him geek before the show. Why you getting geek before the show? You feel me? That's on you. Talking about some, we want to redo it. And you feel me? I went with none of that. So me and him got to arguing on social media. And I just know after that moment, like I know, like when it's that type of party, I gotta do paperwork. I can't just expect for nobody to be real because they rapping about it.
Right.
Feel me? I'm thinking if you a real dude, I ain't gotta sign no paperwork, no contracts, nothing. Cause if I had to sue them, I feel I'd be a police to them.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be a police to them if I gotta sue y'all. So I know now it's just business. I'm doing paperwork. I don't give a damn. Call me what you want. You don't do what part of that deal. Getting your ass sued.
Right.
I can't go off. I can't do this. I can't go off the street activities when it comes to this business. I can't just go word of mouth with just because he's a street rapper or he's a street nigga or whatever. Like I gotta actually do it business wise. Get a contract. Get it notarized. All that.
Yeah, that's kind of a sucker move anyway, because like if I pay you, because most people that charge for interviews, like from me speaking from experience, because I don't reach out to a lot of people, and I don't have people told me some crazy prices like 10 bands, 15 bands, 8 bands, 7 bands, like that junk ain't nothing small.
And
You
me,
feel me?
I respect your price. I might not pay it, but I'm the type of dude that gonna respect your price. I might not pay it. So when he said that what's his name, I gave it to him. I knew like, but I'm thinking he's still gonna post like, all right, 200, he's scamming, but he ain't posted at all. Like, nah, you playing now. You playing with my money. I don't care. I ain't even that big a fan to let nobody scam me. You all right, but I ain't listening to you that much.
Yeah, because it's like at this point, like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody paid you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like if somebody paid them for a feature. If I give you 10,000 for a feature, the least you could do is when I drop the song, repost the song. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. I spent like 10,000 with you, bro.
Respect, bro. See, that's why I respect Yabo so much. Yabo put my interview in the music video.
Oh
If you
yeah.
go watch the Les Luger video, you'll see me on the couch.
Dang, that's crazy.
I respect Yabo, but I ain't got no beef with Bam. It just ain't no love.
Yeah, that's bad business, man.
They don't even play them in. They don't even play them in the club while I'm here. They'll turn it off. They don't even play them in the club while I'm in that bit.
Yeah, that's bad business, man. But fortunately, that's a growing pain because no matter what.
My city wouldn't even let him slide. You can't even. He had a show down here. Ain't nobody go to it. We ain't, but you done messed all the way up my city.
Dang.
He had a show. Ain't nobody go to it.
And he got blackballed.
Yeah, ain't none of that. That's why, and I ain't even tell nobody not to go. That's why I love my city. I ain't tell nobody not to go because you feel me. It's a black man that own the business. I ain't gonna tell nobody not to go. And you feel me? Mess up his black. You feel me? People just didn't go because they ain't know. Like we ain't messing with Bam.
Right.
My city behind me. That's why I mess with the city, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to come to Addison, man, because I ain't been there in a while. And get more of a physical touch, you know, shoot an episode down there, man. Especially shoot a vlog down there, because that'd be dope.
Yeah, we can do that, bro. We can definitely do that, man. Then like the little younger generation, a lot of them you ain't been to the city. A lot of them got to know what the Eric J podcast is, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Cause I got some big stuff coming down the pipe, man.
I like what you're doing.
Yeah, cause like I told Derez and like a couple other people, big people I interviewed, I was like, man, we just gotta normalize support each other, man. Like everybody be so crazy about, and I get it because everybody does it. So there's nothing wrong with doing this. with supporting somebody that already don't made it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, with that's crazy is that you'll have a person that you can physically touch that you'll see in Walmart, Kroger, Publix, wherever. You know what I'm saying? And you won't like his post. You'll skip over his post and like Drake posts, and you probably ain't gonna never meet Drake in your life. But you got people that's right there in the city
That's
that,
a fact.
that's doing toy giveaways or you know what I'm saying, helping people out in the community and stuff like that, and you want to share and like they post. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And they don't understand how much that we need them. Like I write 100 people like, can you share this on my page or can you come in up under this? Like I ain't know, I don't need y'all. I need y'all. Like I tell them like, can you do this? I text 100 people, write 100 people. Can you share this post? Can you text this? Like that's what type of person I am. If you don't do it after that person that writes you, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Right.
Person to ask you to do this. If I just post something and just let it sit there, but if I write you like I need this poster, I need to help reset my algorithm on Facebook. I need you to come in up under this. I'll write 100 folks, bro. And if you don't do it after I do that, now, and I see you seeing your shit, I feel like you don't support me.
Oh,
I
okay.
approached you and asked you, can you like this? Or can you share this?
Yeah. And plus, man, another thing too, because like this could be real powerful. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and I had all type of people from all over the world on my show. But Aniston I always have a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I stayed there for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is,
This year?
yeah, I moved to Aniston when I was in 7th grade
What year you graduated
in 2012.
Okay, you moved there like the end of the middle school year. I
Yeah,
want. I don't know why I thought you stayed there your whole life, bro. I feel like I knew you all the whole time, bro.
nah, I moved there beginning of 7th grade year in Aniston Middle, and then I went all the way through high school. I stayed in Birmingham. I was in Birmingham from a newborn to 6th grade. Then I moved to Aniston. But but yeah, I think with both our shows, man, like it could be powerful as far as shedding the light on Aniston because Aniston is one of those dark holes that a lot of people don't think you know have like positive things to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of talent here, bro. And our high school just not getting the recognition it deserves, bro. Like as far as rappers, podcasts, singers, Anderson got a lot of talent, bro. Anderson just not getting like people to go to the NFL, bro. When you knew how much talent we had on your junior year and my senior year.
Yeah, like that was when Buster was there. That was one of the that was those 4 years was one of the best 4 years in Aniston. You know what I'm saying? As far as athletes,
Yeah. And he was the only one out of the class to get signed for real. And they had our class, y'all class, we had a lot of athletes. As far as rappers, we got a lot of good rappers.
right?
But now I think we're finna break the dough down everywhere though, in all aspects for real. Podcast, that man, you the head of that. So we gotta lead by example, and we gotta help other upcoming people when they come. I done sent a lot of recommended you to a lot of people to you after they do me. I say, yeah, do the Eric J podcast next. You feel me? That's what I always tell them. Do it. You need to link with Eric J
Oh
because
yeah,
it's gonna be back to back.
yeah. Because I'm getting to the point now where you know I'm so fully invested. I got uh all my paperwork right, uh, and this next what is this February? It was about to be March, but these next 9 months, I was just focused on building a platform so big to where when I do bring a person from Aniston that might only got like 2,000 followers or something like that, like soon as I post that episode, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have motion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, soon as I post an episode for somebody, they got they gonna have motion. You know what I'm saying? Like even and it's not saying like my show ain't got motion now, but I was just saying like once he reached that elite level, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you probably feel the same way as far as, like being able to get somebody that's stamped like an up and coming artist you might mess with from Bama. And then, once they come on your show and you open on that podcast and then you see that might lead to some positive for them, you know what I'm saying?
My nigga Gold, no cap though. That's my nigga one. That's my favorite Bama rapper. That's that person I'm trying to book.
You said who?
No cap.
You
No
said
cap. The rapper.
oh, no cap. Yeah. You had to get it. That'd be dope.
But like you said, but I ain't ready to pay 10 bands and 15 to certain people.
Nah, I feel like if I'm gonna pay that type of money, like it gotta be an automatic, like soon as I press upload, I'm out of there. Like it gotta be like a little baby or somebody like that where I know like soon as I press upload on this YouTube thing, I can just close my laptop and go to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
Like I already know.
I'm famous on all the vlogs, Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk. Like I ain't paying that unless I know for sure they're gonna have me goddamn eating lunch with Jay-Z or something.
Yeah, like I ain't paying that for sure until I see like a whole bunch of blue checks slide in my DM and be like, dang, bro, like, or you start getting random emails from these big corporations and junk, you know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. It can't be no Willie Foo.
Yeah, and I don't have people, man. I don't reach out to so many people, bro. I reached out to light skinned Keisha, you know what I'm saying? And I think she's a dope artist, but what she asked for an interview, I just think she was worth that, bro. She wanted 7,000. I was like, bro, you're not worth 7,000, bro.
And Keisha wanted that much. She bought a 2,500 type interview.
She said 7. I can screenshot the email. Like I don't reach out to so many people, bro. Michael Blackston, he wanted 10.
No.
I was like, Michael Blackston, I was like, I kind of like, I don't know. But I was like, he's funny as hell. So I was like, that shit could go viral, but I don't know.
My opinion, he ain't worth 10.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody like Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want 10, you gotta be fresh, still in there making hit films, and you gotta have some major film coming out. 10 bands, I give Will Smith 10 bands, and that's after the Grammys, not even before.
And my thing is too, man, and you can tell me if you relate to this. This is the thing that I struggle with because I got big names so fast and they didn't charge me. So it's hard for me to pay somebody and I don't think they bigger than the artist that didn't charge me. And it's like let me see, like Fredo Bang wanted 3,000 for an interview. I know Troy Ave, he wanted 1,500. But my whole thing is my whole thing was this. I'm like, bro, like y'all acting like I'm asking y'all to get on a song. I'm like, y'all got to do interviews.
I ain't gonna count for your interview though, cause we on the Zoom. I wouldn't get it that much. Y'all like you gotta fly and get like tickets. They acting like they gotta get tickets like to come to you. It ain't hard to have a conversation with me for an hour. They shouldn't be trying to charge you that much, bro.
That's what I was saying. I was saying, cause I was just like, dog. I was like, bro. I was like, yo. So you telling me, and y'all gonna go on Vlad for free, bro, and catch a Rico case?
Bro, I was just, bro, you took the word right out of my mouth. Y'all go to the other platforms for free that's already made. That's why I say your platform matter though, cause y'all go do that for free, but want to charge us 10 bands, but y'all go pay Vlad 5 bands.
And what make it so crazy?
Sometimes they gotta play.
And make it so crazy, bro. And they know they gonna ask them incriminating questions, bro. We ain't even asking them no incriminating shit.
You want to know something crazy, bro? I ask people what the controversial. Some people I ask you what the controversial stuff you want to talk about. Because some of the stuff I heard, I don't want to be an F nigga. I'm an F person and say and ask you out the blue. I be like, you want to talk about this? You want to talk about that? I asked them some of the questions that I believe might be controversial to them before we even go on air, bro. So cause I want a story, but I don't want to be like ask you a random story that's gonna embarrass you or have you in an uncomfortable position. I'll be like, you got anything controversial in your life that you want to talk about that ain't gonna get you a case or ain't gonna get you, you feel me? I asked them to give me something controversial.
Yeah, cause
Just so I won't be that person. Be like, boy, that dude wild. I ain't never going on there again. He knew not to ask me that police at. You feel me? I asked him like, bro, what you want to talk about? You want to talk about that person you were arguing with on Facebook the other day? You just gonna dead it. I do it like that.
yeah, man. I just be like, yo, like media is a part of your career, right? And it's a part of a lot of people's careers, athletes, a lot of professions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not saying that some people should have to pay it all. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know some people time is worth, you know what I'm saying, something. But I was just like, bro. I'm like, bro, like $3,000, $5,000 not changing your life, bro. Y'all get $50,000, $100,000 for shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bro.
About the industry now that I've been around like major people, not just the ones I interviewed, just going around now. A lot of that shit be flies out. A lot of them really do be messed up, bro. That's why they be trying to charge you so much to back up. That's why I said, like, bro, dude ain't had to scam me for no 250 if he was really getting bread.
Right.
Why would you even ask for extra? You feel me? Why would you even ask for extra if I'd already paid you that?
Yeah, you should have
You feel?
just said the price that you really wanted it to get.
Yeah.
Like if you really wanted 500, you should have just said, give me 259, 250 at the time of the interview, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that.
Dude, that just let me know. That was my wake up, and that was my welcome to the podcast world moment. You have any welcome to the podcast world moments?
Let me see.
Answer.
To be real, I don't have bad experiences as far as like scheduling and things like that, but as far as like I ain't never got scammed
Yeah.
because I ain't had to pay nobody yet. It's one person that I got on my mind that I'm gonna pay, but as far as everything came authentic, and my stuff uh was like prophesied through God, like uh like my minister like told me like you gonna do a podcast. Like this was something I just like I woke up one day and was like I'm gonna do a podcast in the pandemic because I was bored. And then like soon as I started it, I started getting all these confirmations from prophecies from ministers that I respect. And then they just start saying, oh, you gonna talk to celebrities and stuff like that. The minute he told me I was gonna talk to celebrities, like a week later, like I was on the phone with the Reds and Sean manager. Like just stuff just fell in place, bro. Like it's just crazy, bro, how God worked, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as your show, man, like what's some upcoming things you got for 2023? Like just
I'm gonna
you
I'm
said
gonna do I'm trying to do more blogging, and I'm also like I want to like start going to, like people's hoods, like some welcome to my hood type shit. That
yeah,
and I'm gonna
that
start doing music count, like some 106 and part stuff. That's like that I'm dropping that this week, so be on the lookout for that.
you say
I'm
so
dropping like
the music
uh
countdown.
Yeah, it's like 106 part, but you feel I put my own little flavor to it. Starting with the 256. Hopefully I can start getting the whole Bama on my back with that.
That'd be dope, man. I don't think nobody ever did that before.
Nah, that what I've been working with it. I mean, Bounce, my homeboy Bounce, he be doing like he'll show like people videos, but he don't do like the countdown. So shout out to my boy Bounce too. He be trying to get people stuff out there.
Oh,
Urbanized podcast. So
yeah, man. So usually when I interview artists or athletes or things like that, I tell them to give me my Mount Rushmore, but this is kind of different because we podcasters, so we're gonna switch it up. So give me your top five podcasters on the Mount Rushmore, like just people that you looked
me,
up to. Huh?
me that I watch, me that I personally watch.
Yes, something to say.
I'ma go
It don't have to be like no, you know what I'm saying, no politically correct. It could just be people that you personally rock with, you know what I'm saying?
one. Give me goddamn Vlad TV.
Hmm.
Let me get Breakfast Club in there.
Okay.
$1 million worth of game. I'm on 4-9.
Yeah.
All the smoke.
Oh yeah.
And my boy Eric J, that's great.
Oh yeah, that's dope, man. Appreciate that, man.
My top 5. Go watch it, man.
Top five. I give you my top five, man. I got hey, this is hard, bro, because I watch so many podcasts, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. I gotta, I gotta get, huh?
Once you start podcasting, that's your new TV. You'll catch the sports game in between, but that's all you watching in podcast after that. Once you start,
Yeah, bro, that's all I do. Like, soon as I get home from work, I turn on TV and look at a podcast, bro. It's crazy. Like, but I would say I gotta do Vlad. Gotta put Vlad up there because he the biggest dude in it. But after that, I gotta give him his respect, man. I like his style, man. I like Matt Hoffa, man. Matt Hoffa is dope, man.
I don't like New York people like that. Like as far as like who he be interviewing, I don't know him because I don't listen to New York people.
But if you
I ain't gonna say I don't like.
you need to go look at that Tony Yayo interview. When I say that was the most realest,
He snapped on somebody now.
Man, bro, you gotta look at the whole interview, bro. Tony Yayo talking that real shit now. He was like coming.
I watch. I say I don't watch him. I just say he's not my top 5. I watch Matt Hoffa though.
Yeah, I like him.
He's not my.
Let me see.
So
I like I'm Athlete.
Who that is? Shannon.
With Brandon Marshall them. Brandon
Okay.
Marshall them and Pat Man Jones and all that. I like the Pivot. That's with Ryan Clark and
Shannon and
football players them, yeah.
What's that back from the Jaguars, Fred Taylor?
Yeah, Fred Taylor, yeah.
Fred Taylor, Shannon, and Ryan Clark.
Yeah, reason I watched that one, man, because the episode that really resonated with me, man, it got me kind of emotional, man, because I went through a mental health things in the military when they had Michael Beasley on there, man. That episode really stuck with me, man.
Man, you know what? I ain't even got to watch that interview.
Bro, Michael Beasley was on there crying, bro. Like he was saying, like, bro, like his family was stealing from him. Huh?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, like that episode was real, bro. Because he was like, man, he was talking about his life, like how he got all these NBA friends and stuff like that, and stuff went bad. Nobody picking up the phone, family stealing his money. His own mama stole from him, bro. Like he just broke down crying on the thing. Like it was like some real shit, bro. I was like, that was one of the most powerful interviews I ever seen, bro.
Hey, I started watching like a couple dude different podcasts just off of watching them on Matt Hoffa, like different people. So Yeah. I watched Unique Mecca Audio, his podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's you know him?
Yeah. I heard of
Unique
him.
Mecca Audio. Yeah, he had went to prison. He be telling like different prison stories and like how it was. Like he had came up with that saying, "Hey yo." Then I watched like you learn a lot of different stuff watching podcast. I learned that Life Jennings was locked up with Jeffrey Dahmer, and he told him the same pretty brown eyes.
That's
Like
crazy.
you learn different stuff. How did these two end up in the same prison? Life Jennings and Jeffrey Dahmer. And he requested pretty brown.
That's crazy.
Like you learn,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I think they gotta give a shout out to No Straight Raw podcast, not top 5, but you know, honorable mention because I fuck with them. Honorable mention on the podcast is Say Cheese. I forgot. Yeah, Say Cheese.
Oh.
But yeah, I just think with podcasting, that's just like an open market right now. And there's so much room for everybody to eat in it. Everybody can have their own platforms. And then once you do get that big break and get that big bag, then you can use that and pivot it to invest in something else, you know what I'm saying? And just keep working your moves just like anything else, you know.
yeah, I love it so far. It helped me vent as well.
Yeah. Reason. What was the reason you really like the main reason you started a podcast? My reason was because, I felt like among minorities, and people in general, we don't have enough conversations amongst each other to give people reassurance to know that no matter what level of success you had in life, that people go through similar things, and then give people, you know, a positive thinking to know that, hey, just because this dude a millionaire, he's still going through the same stuff I'm going through on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So just like in the mental health aspect of it, because I'm a real big advocate on mental health because I went through depression, losing friends in the military and things like that. So I know how important that stuff is.
I honestly, bro, I did it for my city, bro. I ain't even do it for me, cause I knew this city needed it, bro.
Oh yeah.
I did it, bro. I knew it was a different way to distribute our people music, tell their stories, and also like with the sponsors help sponsor Black people business. I did it really for the people.
Oh yeah.
Because I would not be on the internet that much.
Yeah, that's something that we got in common because I was like, yo, like I would tell people all the time. I'd be
I ain't lie, you surprised me, bro.
huh?
You surprised me. I said, you surprised me, bro. It's like I was shy, but I was outgoing. But you was so laid back. I ain't think you would be able to talk to that many people, dude. You was so cool.
Nah, because I tell people all the time, I was like, bro, I'm really not a talker. So like, and it's crazy. I got a podcast. I was like, I only really talk like or people that I know or just if I'm spoken to. You know what I'm saying?
You would laugh at you would laugh at my joke, but you weren't saying what we was on the team and shit. You weren't one of those people that just talk a lot, bro. I swear. I like, dang, that what's up, bro. Goddamn, I came all the way out this shit. I don't know if the military did it or you had to yell and what happened? How you come out your shell like that, bro?
Well, military force you to grow up. Like people don't realize that, average civilian from 18 to 24, probably they only real bills they got to pay is probably their cell phone bill and maybe a car note or something like that. Cause they still probably with their parents or something for those first couple of years at the high school. When you go out and go to the military and everything thrown on you, like you grown, you feel me? Like I'm paying rent, everything. As soon as I got basic training, I had to learn how to balance. I had to learn how to get a bank account. I had to learn how to use a credit card, not to max it out. Like just real adult stuff, get life insurance, health insurance, like just real adult stuff. And then 19 years old, you in Afghanistan. So you really like a grown man. You out here getting shot at. Just 6 months ago, you was in high school. Now I'm in a whole other country. You know what I'm saying? On some other stuff. Like,
Bro, when you went to everything, like, we've been friends on Facebook for a minute. Like everything, like, bro, you surprised me with the military and everything.
oh yeah, yeah. The military, I had said like, I think it was like my sophomore year. I was like, yeah, I would go to the military because I was like, I ain't want to just be. I ain't like I was honest with myself. I was like, I knew I was athletic and stuff like that, but I was like, I'm not gonna sit around for 2-3 years, be like, oh, I'm trying to play basketball in college, be playing in no JUCO and then like that when I could be making real progress and like in a career and things like that. Everything worked out because I ended up getting medically retired, so I ain't even had to do all my whole 20 years. So all they had to do 8 of 'em. So
Yeah.
so everything worked out as far as that military stuff. But,
Uh,
but I
it
tell
was
but I tell people all the time, like freaking like people be scared to like make moves and invest in themselves. I be like, man, you gotta take that leap, bro. Like if you don't believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else gonna believe in you.
yeah. That's a fact, bro. That what it start with, bro. You can't like we're grown now, bro. If I don't push myself, I don't expect for nobody else to come support behind me, bro. If you see me working, that's when I'll support. So we too old to be wasting time supporting you, and you ain't really all the way into what you ain't all the way into your dream. Like that's why I let people know I'm serious about this. You feel me? So people will be serious about me, cause ain't nobody gonna be serious about your stuff if you ain't serious about it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. So closing remarks, man. Anything else you want to let people know about what you got going on with your podcast and let people know how to keep up with you with social media and things like that?
Follow me on Facebook, Tori McDonald. Follow the page on Facebook, No Cut Straight Raw. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, No Cut Straight Raw. And on all the other platforms, Instagram and Snapchat, Trap Leak _ Nino, Trap Leak _ Nino. I also manage my artist, Lil Hated. Make sure y'all go and download that Lil Hated Jit. Go download that Lil Hated Jit.
Oh yeah.
And you feel me? That was it, man. You gotta put my boy on somebody else's episode. I like how you do that, supporting people, putting their music.
Oh, you're talking about oh yeah, you had to send me some unreleased. Yeah, I got it on my phone, like just unreleased music on my phone.
I got you. Just holler at me, man. We'll get together.
Oh yeah.
Have me on here though, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime you want to come on, man, just let me know.
You come on, I gotta put you on mine.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to do yours in person, man. Cause I want to dress up for yours, man. I want to put some stuff on. Come on, yours. Man.
Chain, man. Have blind the people, man. I seen you with the chain, man. I know you ready to put that mud on. I appreciate you having me though.
Gotta move right at Addison, man. That junk, hey, it's sweet down there.
That like going to LA, you come with a chain.
Oh
But
yeah,
he
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you.